Hi guys, it's Raksi and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel I make book related videos, and today's video is all about the book review of this, The Krishna Key by Ashwin Sanghi. I really love Ashwin Sanghi's writing style. He's one of my favorite authors, and this book is all about Krishna's prized possession. I won't tell you what the possession is, or else it would become a spoiler. This video would become a spoiler, and I don't want that. Now this book will really blow your mind. This is a hell of an amazing read. This will change your thought process about Mahabharata and Hinduism and the truth of Mahabharata. What was it? This book is filled with evidences that will make you believe that yes, Mahabharata really occurred. Yes, you heard it correct. You would start believing that Mahabharata really occurred around 3067 BC, 3067 BCE, and that's really cool. Now Ashwin Sanghi has researched a lot. He has researched a lot to write this book, so I don't think his claims can be wrong. Now, yeah, this book will change your thought process of Mahabharata. This book is filled with evidences, as I told you, which would make you believe that Mahabharata really happened. Mahabharata, the war, and Krishna really existed. Yeah, this book really proves that Krishna really existed. Now, I being Hindu, it was very uncommon that I don't believe in God, but then this book changed my thought process. As I told you, this book really proves, it really proves that Mahabharata really happened. But the people who don't believe Mahabharata to be true, please read this book. You'll find that your claims were all wrong. Now, coming back to this book, I had grown too much excited while talking about Mahabharata because I love Mahabharata. Now there's this serial killer. Who has grown up believing that he's the final avatar of Vishnu. Now this raises a question. Can a serial killer ever be an avatar of the Lord himself? What do you think? Write in the comment section below. Now the protagonist is not that serial killer, The protagonist is historian Ravi Mohan Saini, who is a professor at St. Stephen's College. He's the professor of mythology. Now, Ravi Mohan Saini, in reality, he doesn't exist. It's in the book, as it is a fiction book. The characters in this book are very, very strong. I really like the character of Sir Khan, who is the mafia don. He's very strong, and I never knew, after reading this book, I really came to know how much hardship a mafia needs to go through. And I really, got the point of view of an historian, how a historian, puts logic in everything, how an historian can prove that ancient myth was true, and that was really the coolest part about this book. I also like the two main female characters of this book, and they are Priya and Inspector Radhika. Now Priya, at the beginning of this book, if you read, you will find Priya is on the positive side, but then afterwards the plot twists and Priya is found on the negative side. She was just acting to be in the positive side, and that was really cool. And Radhika, Inspector Radhika, at the beginning of the book was seen to be on the negative side, but on the plot twist she was found on the positive side, and that was cool too. The plots twisted for both the female characters in the same time, and that's really mind-blowing. I also like the other sub-characters, like Sub-Inspector Rathore, the 4 scientists, Nikhil Bhoja Raj, Rajaram Kurkure, and the other, what was his name? Anil Varshni. And that the characters were really good, and the character of the serial killer was really that serial killer had all the markings the Kalki avatar should have. The serial killer had all the markings of Kalki as described in the Kalki Purana. Yes, this book has extracts of the Kalki Purana, so you can read the Kalki Purana if you want an accompaniment to this book. Now, yeah, the writing style. The writing style of this book is very, 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 very awesome. It's very lucid. It's very easy to read. Even a child can understand. Only uh, you have to look for the meanings of some of the words, or very few words in the dictionary. You have to keep it with yourself in some of the places. And this book, is a whole bundle of knowledge. This book holds so much knowledge about Hinduism, about the Vedic society, how it had flourished. And in the beginning of this book, there is a verse and the map of India at the Mahabharatan era. So yeah, if you can see, this is that verse. No, sorry. This is that verse and this is the map, and this verse is what I like the most. This is the map of the India at the Mahabharatan era, and I'll be reading the verse, okay? Who really knows and who can answer? How creation came, when or where? Even gods came after creation's day. Who really knows and who can truly say when and how did creation start? Did he will it or did he not? Only he up there knows, maybe, or perhaps not even he. Think about the God himself, the Lord himself not knowing how creation started, and that's what I like about this book. And in the beginning of every chapter in this book, there is there is a little extract of Mahabharata which goes on in Krishna's point of view. It's written like in this part, the Mahabharatan part is written in italics, and the real story is written in just normal font. This book also has some pictures which make you clear the plot, which makes you believe that they truly exist, and the end of this book becomes quite a little inspirational, which makes you rethink your actions, which make you believe in what you do. And this book at last explains the source of human desire. It explains, this book at the end, it explains how rock idol made out of rock, which not even contain the real God, can become an object of hope for millions of people. That is what this book explains at the last part of this book. And yeah, that is all about the book. And so I hope you like this video. Please comment, share, like and subscribe, and I'll be putting the link to buy this book on Flipkart and Amazon in the description down below. And wait for my video till next week, Thursday. Bye.